We opened up our first restaurant August 17th, 2012. Prior to that, we had been bottling and selling salsa for quite a long time. Got our way into about 24 grocery stores. The overall goal was open up a quick service restaurant and delivery, along with the catering. That's where we kind of took off and got too busy to hold on to the salsa accounts. So one day we'd like to go back to those, but for now we're starting basically doing everything ourselves and not looking for investors to start off and kind of building it and saving and growing on our own instead of going to the bank or going to outside potential investors. Bringing a couple of recent college graduates into the business, and then growing them into ownership of a restaurant after a couple of years. It was difficult throughout college to gain my ownership. I had worked for free and bartended, so my focus wasn't always fully on the restaurant until the time was right that I could pay myself enough from the restaurant. So it was kind of hard to grow the business and focus on what needed to be done at the same time as make money and to survive and get my school done so I could graduate on time. So a lot of the issue was focus, financial, but that was kind of about our own choices. We wanted to build it that way. I think a lot of the struggles made us stronger, made us learn better ways to do things, so that in the future, when I was sitting there blowing money on unnecessary needs, we know the cost-effective way to do a lot of things because we were forced to figure out those ways instead of just starting off with a big loan and taking the easy route and figuring out just pay out the head. I do. There's a lot of numbers and percentages as far as restaurants go. They say certain percent fail within the first 3 to 5 years and all this stuff. A good way to judge a restaurant is percentages. A restaurant runs at about 30% profit. You got your 30 labor, 30 food, 10 fixed. We keep right in those numbers with both restaurants. Opening up is always slow. We understand that. We back ourselves with a lot of caterings. We do about 20 a week from the Iowa City store alone. And then, hitting the college towns, doing the deliveries, and being open late night, it usually really helps. Being owner-operated helps. As an owner, you got to pay yourself regardless. But to factor yourself into that labor without just the owner's bonus, it really helps us get on our feet to get to the level we need to get to pay ourselves. We're not just taking unnecessary money in the beginning. To open up and within a year and a half have another store running and be profitable, I count that as successful.
Definitely.
Do your research, have some experience, have some history in it. I mean, like I said, I bartended through college, so I had 6.5 years I was doing that. I knew my way around a lot of different restaurants and everything else. I managed different locations. It still didn't prepare me enough to do what I was doing. I didn't have the dedication, I have the mindset for quite a while. It took me at least a year to really take a hold and take charge of what I needed to be doing. I kind of was letting the duties fall on other people's shoulders. It's tough, it's fun, it's rewarding, very much so once you start getting off the ground, but it's very stressful, it's very time consuming. Expect to work 78 hours a week and don't complain about it. Enjoy your time off, but it's fun, it's definitely worth it, and working for yourself is one of the most rewarding things I've ever done.
One of the biggest takeaways I got from talking with Tyler about his restaurant business was that you can never do too much research. There's always something that you can be doing more efficiently to keep your costs down, or something just out there that you could be doing better to benefit your business. Another interesting thing that I got from the interview with Tyler was that how accomplished he felt after when he finally was able to pay himself off the work that he had done in starting Mommy's. He just said that was the best feeling ever in the world, where you feel like he actually made it when he can finally pay himself off of his starting of his own company.